We hear a lot about red flags, and they matter. But let's talk about the green flags. The quiet, powerful signs that someone is emotionally safe, supportive, and genuinely good for your heart. In this video, we're sharing the key green flags that show you may have found a great partner. The kind who helps you grow, feel seen, and build something real. Before we jump in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more honest insights on healthy love and connection. Let's dive in. They communicate openly and honestly. Communication is the foundation of any strong relationship. And when your partner consistently shows up with transparency, you've hit the jackpot. They don't just talk to you, they talk with you. This means they share their thoughts, feelings, and concerns without holding back. And they do it in a way that invites dialogue rather than shutting it down. A great communicator doesn't just express themselves well, they also listen actively. When you're speaking, they put down their phone, make eye contact, and ask follow-up questions that show they're genuinely interested in understanding your perspective. They remember the little details you share and bring them up later in conversation, proving they value what you have to say. Conflict is inevitable in any relationship, but with the right partner, disagreements become opportunities for growth rather than battles to be won. They approach conflicts with curiosity instead of defensiveness, asking questions like, "Help me understand your point of view," rather than immediately jumping to their own defense. They respect your boundaries. Boundary respect is non-negotiable in healthy relationships, and a great partner understands this intuitively. When you say no to something, they don't push, guilt trip, or try to change your mind. Instead, they accept your decision gracefully and move on. This applies to everything from physical intimacy to social plans to personal space. More importantly, they encourage you to have boundaries in the first place. They recognize that healthy boundaries actually strengthen relationships by creating a foundation of mutual respect and trust. They might even help you identify areas where you need better boundaries, supporting your growth as an individual. A partner who respects boundaries also models healthy boundary setting themselves. They're comfortable saying no when they need to, and they communicate their own limits clearly and kindly. This creates a relationship dynamic where both people feel safe to be authentic and honest about their needs. They support your goals and dreams. The right partner doesn't just tolerate your ambitions, they actively champion them. They ask about your goals, remember important details about your projects, and celebrate your wins, no matter how small. When you doubt yourself, they remind you of your capabilities and past successes. This support goes beyond just cheerleading. They offer practical help when appropriate, whether that's brainstorming solutions to challenges you're facing, helping you network, or simply taking care of household tasks, so you have more time to focus on your goals. They understand that your success doesn't diminish theirs. Instead, they see it as something that enriches both of your lives. Even when your dreams seem unrealistic or challenging, they don't dismiss them. Instead, they help you think through the practical steps needed to achieve them. They might ask thoughtful questions that help you refine your plans, but they do so from a place of genuine interest and support, not skepticism or judgment. They show emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is incredibly attractive and essential for long-term relationship success. A partner with high emotional intelligence can recognize and regulate their own emotions while also being attuned to yours. They notice when you're having an off day, even when you haven't said anything, and they respond with appropriate care and sensitivity. They don't expect you to be their emotional dumping ground, nor do they use you as their therapist. Instead, they take responsibility for their own emotional well-being while also being emotionally available for you. They know when to offer advice, when to just listen, and when to give you space to process your feelings. During stressful periods, they remain calm and grounded, providing stability when you need it most. They don't add to drama or create unnecessary emotional chaos. Instead, they're a source of peace and rationality, helping you navigate difficult situations with grace and wisdom. They're consistent in their actions. Consistency might not sound exciting, but it's one of the most valuable traits in a long-term partner. They show up when they say they will, follow through on their commitments, and maintain steady behavior over time. You don't have to wonder which version of them you'll get on any given day because they're reliably themselves. This consistency extends to how they treat you. They don't shower you with attention one week and then become distant the next. Their affection, respect, and care remain steady regardless of their mood, stress level, or external circumstances. You feel secure knowing that their feelings for you aren't subject to random fluctuations. They have a growth mindset. The best partners are those who are committed to continuous self-improvement and growth. They're curious about themselves and the world around them, always looking for ways to become better versions of themselves. They read, take classes, seek feedback, and aren't afraid to acknowledge their mistakes and shortcomings. When you offer gentle feedback or suggestions, they receive it with openness rather than defensiveness. They genuinely want to be the best partner they can be for you, and they're willing to put in the work to make that happen. This doesn't mean they're constantly changing or unstable. Rather, they're evolving in positive directions. They make you feel safe and secure. Physical safety is obviously important, but emotional safety is equally crucial. With the right partner, you feel comfortable being completely yourself, including your quirks, vulnerabilities, and imperfections. You don't have to walk on eggshells or constantly worry about saying or doing the wrong thing. They create this safety through their consistent kindness, patience, and acceptance. They don't use your insecurities against you during arguments, and they don't mock or belittle the things that matter to you. Instead, they protect your vulnerabilities and treat your trust as the precious gift it is. They bring out your best self. The right partner acts like a mirror, reflecting back the best version of yourself. Being around them makes you want to be kinder, more generous, more adventurous, or more confident. They don't try to change you, but their positive influence naturally inspires you to grow. They appreciate your unique qualities and help you see yourself through their loving eyes. When you're being too hard on yourself, they gently remind you of your strengths and positive qualities. They believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself, and this faith helps you develop greater self-confidence and self-love. A great partner won't be perfect, but they'll show up, communicate with care, and help you feel secure just being yourself. Green flags are the quiet clues that you're building something real, so don't ignore them. Which green flag matters most to you? Share it in the comments. Your voice might help someone recognize the love they truly deserve. And for more content on healthy relationships and emotional growth, don't forget to subscribe and tap that bell. See you in the next one.